humanity. My name is Am Rosen, and have I got a song and a dance for you. It's the song of the Heartmaster. It's the dance of self-actualizing fulfillment. Over a half a century ago, I made a sacred vow. I resolved to understand how consciousness processes through the human form, why people struggle under the psychological difficulties that so hurt and oppress them, and how to rectify, remedy, and heal those imbalances. With the unabashed enthusiasm that only the straight from the heart, innocence of youth can find the audacity to commit to. Without quite realizing it, I set out to find a workable, unified field theory of consciousness. Well, I succeeded. And now I'm here to share with you the fruits of my efforts. Whether or not it's obvious to you, our species is very much in need of a truly functional psychological upgrade. For almost too long, we've been moving ass backwards into the future through a cesspool of expedient compromises. Our imbalances keep escalating, which has brought us to the dilemma of space-age technology versus Stone Age emotions. Even so, the developmental brilliance of our intellectual-based skills in math, science, art, medicine, technology have generously provided for our social advancement. Think globalization, mass transportation, mass communication, mass marketing. Right now, all the necessary tools have been created to provide for a global planetary hookup. Or just about anything you can possibly imagine can be depicted into seeming cinematic plausibility. We can emotively contemplate the most noble and productive of ideals. However, despite our breakthrough creations and the incredible wealth of knowledge we've accumulated, our attempts at social engineering have too often led us towards the dangerous brink of societal catastrophe. Feelings of fear, doubt, confusion, anxiety, guilt, and shame are primitive response patterns that at best only indicate pain caused by your lack of understanding. My teachings cut through every philosophy, psychology, esoteric, mystical, and social system that has ever existed on our planet. When you've assimilated their basic understandings, you'll be able to look at belief and value systems from every culture, from any period of time, and understand the psychological progression as to how and why they developed in the way they did. You'll be able to extract the working intelligence from any system of thought, mix and match the insights of their various offerings, and recombine them to suit your present individual needs without having to bow down to the cultural toll booth that's been established around them. Now, I can almost hear some of you chuckling in righteous skepticism. Oh, yeah, sure, right, ha, ha, ha. Even so, how can what I'm saying be of service and value to you? I intend to facilitate you becoming better consumers. We're consuming things all the time. On a basic survival level, we consume oxygen, water, food, nutrition, and at the least subsistence shelter. According to our dispositions, inclinations, and circumstantial availability, our ever-growing appetites consume all kinds of goods and services. However, what we consume the most of are ideas. Religious ideas, political ideas, economic ideas, public health ideas, romantic ideas, self-worth ideas, along with the supposed good and bad, right and wrong of every culturally advertised mode of conduct to which you can be persuaded to commit your purchasing dollar. Regardless of good intentions, no system, method, and or technique works any better than the quality of the intelligence that uses it. That system may be the health of your own body-mind complex, or it may be the interrelated health of the body politic of global humanity. At whatever level you're operating from, whether you're the highly credentialed, acknowledged, and or covert head of some order of social structure, whether you're the average mass-indoctrinated worker going about your daily life, whether you're the poorly educated, emotionally browbeaten, struggling downtrodden, whether you're the heretical, outrageously improvisational pop trendsetter against currently established norms of social propriety, at whatever level you're operating from, the adequacy and effectiveness of your participation is determined by the quality of your comprehensive understanding. I intend to further empower you, to facilitate your inner security to where you become truly comfortable and at ease within your own mind, so that as consumers, you will no longer be susceptible to being emotionally browbeaten and psychologically bullied, so that as consumers, you can demand the kind of goods and services at every level that will truly fulfill and satisfy you, so that those people who have the creative intelligence and workplace moxie can make their fortunes satisfying real needs, while those who can only use the power of their accumulated momentum to market alibis for the public's denied fear of inadequacy will fall by the wayside. I'm sort of betting that there are a lot of you out there in consuming media land who would welcome the opportunity to better the quality of your life. Which brings me to the bottom line of my philosophy, which is the quality of anything, everything that you experience, whether you're awake, sleeping, dreaming, hallucinating, transcending, whether you're unconscious, subconscious, semi-conscious, fully conscious, whether you're psychotic, impaired, normal, exceptional, enlightened, anytime, any place, under any conditions, no exceptions in this or any other dimension. The quality of what you experience is determined by the state of mind that you're in when you're experiencing. Then what, you might want to ask, determines your state of mind? And think about it. If you could keep your mind in any state you wanted, where would you will it to be? Of course, just because you're presented with an opportunity to better the quality of your life, even so, are you ready to handle the threat of risk that could come from challenging and possibly upsetting the survival mindset to which you've become so fearfully dependent upon? Of course, that will be up to you. However, as one of the precepts of what I like to refer to as my psychological, ethical etiquette. I will not expose you to the weaknesses in what you've become dependent upon, even if it's the self-persecuting misery of your own frustration, unless I can provide you with the insight, understanding, and those tools necessary to help you efficiently resolve the problem. Now, on the chance that what I'm saying is actually valid, you might very well want to ask, should you believe what I'm saying to you? I am so glad that you asked me that. No, you should not believe. Right now, people believe just about anything you want to sell them. It is not your job to believe. Rather, it is my job to facilitate your understanding, to empower you. Which brings me to another of the precepts in my psychological, ethical etiquette. If I, or anyone else for that matter, claims to have an actual understanding, and I'd love to see this applied across the board to those peoples who are fronting as authorities in religion, psychology, medicine, education, business, politics, whatever. If I claim to have an actual understanding, then I must be able to show you what it is, how it is constructed, its interactive range of motion, and how you can independently access it for yourself. I must be clear, reasonable, logical, and able to demonstrate these claims to you. If not, no matter how good it may sound, or who believes what, it's not yet a real understanding. Thank you for giving some consideration to this part one of my introduction, where I'm coming from. I hope you also check out part two, what I'm offering. Let me close this introduction by saying to you, may your life be an ever expanding movement through satisfaction to fulfillment. Enjoy your life. You're the only one who can.